What's up? What's up? What's up for the newsroom? Never ending the work service. Down here, Center City, Philadelphia, looking at Octavious Valentine Catto. Many don't know who he is. This is the man right here. This is the back of him. We'll get the front and the short. You know what I mean? So what we talking about over here, Don? We talking about Octavious Valentine Catto. They don't understand the significance of this brother right here. You know what I'm saying? So there's some information on him right here. 1839, he was born in Charleston, South Carolina. 1854, becomes a student at the Philadelphia Institute for Colored Youth. 1858, graduates from the Institute for Colored Youth. 1859, chosen as a member and recording secretary of the Banneker Institute, an all-black literary society led by Jacob White Jr. Hired as an English and mathematics teacher at his alma mater. Campaign to desecrate the horse-drawn streetcars in Philadelphia begins. 1863, he becomes a member of the Pennsylvania National Guard. Helps lead Civil War Recruitment Committee with Frederick Douglass. You hear that? Frederick Douglass, the members of the Union League and others, which raised 11 regimes of black troops who trained at Camp William Penn in Cheltenham. 1864, named corresponding secretary of Pennsylvania State Equal Rights League, an affiliate of the National Equal Rights League. Appointed vice president of the State Convention of Colored People held in Harrisburg. He led civil disobedience protests and lobbied white legislators in Harrisburg to desecrate streetcars. 1865, co-authored the State Equal Rights League, called for voting rights, streetcar desecration, and the hiring of black teachers for black students in public schools. 1867, governor signed statewide Bill of Rights law desecrating streetcars. Led in the Pythians Baseball Club of Philadelphia to an undefeated season. An undefeated season, Don? He led them to an undefeated season. He's also a baseball. He's also playing sports. Doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? 1869, named principal of male students at the Institute for Colored Youth. The Pythians play the Olympic Ball Club in Philadelphia in the first match between black and white teams. Oh, let me say that again. Because we got Negro leagues and all that, right? We talking about the Pythians played the Olympic Ball Club in Philadelphia in the first match between black and white teams. A leader of the unsuccessful effort to integrate the private citywide Congress of Literary Societies. Helped to lead successful Pennsylvania campaign to pass the 15th Amendment, which led to the thousands of black men registering to vote. Damn. And that's 1870. The Union League presents Octavious Catto, Frederick Douglass, and Robert Purvis with a banner celebrating Pennsylvania's adoption of the 15th Amendment at a ceremony on Broad Street. On Broad Street.
Wait, he did that in 10 years?
He did that.
Less than 10 years?
This is the history coming down.
Yeah.
He's getting busy.
Man.
He's getting busy. You know what I'm saying? He also writes curriculum. It's also in 1870. He writes curriculum for new schools for freed former slaves in the District of Columbia. He writes a curriculum for new schools for free former slaves in the District of Columbia. We're talking about Washington, we're talking about DC. He becomes a member of the original Franklin Institute, breaking the color line at the prestigious National Forum for Advancing American Science and Technology. 1871, named an inspector general with the rank of major in the Pennsylvania National Guard. He was shot to death on October 10th on South Street in the midst of Election Day riots. He was only 32 years old.
I know he ain't gonna do all that. At the
Only
age of
32 years old.
Oh, my.
And one of many black men shot or attacked that day by opponents of the 15th Amendment. As one of the Philadelphia's most influential leaders, more than 5,000 mourners attended his funeral and procession down Broad Street. I mean, so we talk about the colored youth that he was a student of as a child. You know what I mean? He graduated from the colored youth. Here's the colored youth. This is the Institute for the Color of Youth right here. You know what I'm saying? It's the Colored Youth Institute right here. This is where Octavious, Valentine, Catto attended. You know what I mean? His childhood years. Remember, he was a member of the baseball team. You know what I mean? He led his team to undefeated season. You know what I mean? He led his team to undefeated season doing all of this. And he also, him and Frederick Douglass, what they do? Helped lead a Civil War recruitment committee. It was members of the Union League. You know what I'm saying? Which they raised 11 black troops. 11 black troops. And they trained at Camp William Penn in Cheltenham. See the baseball team? Here's the baseball team. Here's the baseball team. That's one. He said 11 men, 11 black troops. No, I'm sorry. This the troops. This the Union troops. It's not the baseball team yet. It's the troops. So he'll have 11 black troops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And who are these guys? Who are these guys? What you say? You know what I'm saying? Who that look like? Everybody got guns, except for this one. Let's go to the baseball team. Here you go. Here's some of the baseball team members. Bow. Bow. Played, this is where the first black and white, the Olympic baseball game was played between black and white teams. As you can see, there goes the baseball with the mound, first base, second, third, Vikings. We are in Center City. And we got the brother statue sitting here. And most people don't know who he is. Most don't know who he is. But this is the brother. This is Octavious, Valentine, Catto right here. That's who he is. Beautiful, ain't it? So this is a little history coming from the newsroom. Never in the working service. So we educating our people. And shout out to Each One Teach One, who did a video on this some years back. Definitely inspired me to come up here to check everything out over this area. So we're going to shout out to Each One Teach One, formerly known as MBK. Peace.